Alright, I think 5 seconds has passed since I clicked start broadcasting. So hello everybody and welcome to France. I think this circuit is located in the south of France. If I'm wrong, then people in the comments can correct me on that. But anyway, welcome everyone. It's time for Global Hub Racing's third round of the Formula 3 Championship here at Paul Ricard. And joining me in the commentary box for this one is, as always, James Head14.
Evening, everyone. Hopefully everyone's keeping well this evening. I feel a bit tired, but I'll try my best to give you the great action that is going to be out on track here in Le Castellet, as it is not more commonly known, but Le Castellet is the the other name for this track. Especially with regards to the GT3s and like the LMPs when they go around in real life. Let me have a look at the comments, and let's not watch the White House Easter egg wall.
Yeah, that's pretty random, but anyway, I'm gonna...
Evening, Felix. Evening, or Stephen.
I'll have a look and see any latecomers. Let me just see, I'm just having a double check. That's a good thing? How's that a good thing?
It's a good thing because other people have got a chance of actually doing well.
Yeah, but...
And getting the podium instead of having to fight in the mid pack.
Wow. We'll see.
Ah, there's Fidgeting Dragon. Raya, Rasputin.
So, we got 6 people yet to join.
Oh. 6 people need to join, hopefully. Oh, Stephen said he's available as a reserve.
If that's the case,
I'm not here for F4 on Saturday.
If that's the case, then there's a lot of other drivers who could fill in, but I don't know.
I think if it's the case with somebody not making it on Saturday, then that's a given reason really to like upgrade them for one night.
Yeah, and it's so Stephen, you know. Who doesn't like Stephen?
Yeah, no, there might not be enough for this Saturday anyway, so...
I
know I'm certainly going to be dumbing down on my commentaries this week. I may need some cover later on in the week. Because I've got to finish off my dissertation, so I want to try and get as much time as possible to finish that.
Oh.
So hopefully people understand if they don't see me around.
Oh yeah, it's perfectly fine, of course. Right, so with 1 minute left. I think it's fair. Stephen's not going to do anything like Hamilton did last week, for example.
Oh god, no. Definitely not.
So... I'll send him one. Actually, I got a message from not only that guy I was talking to you about before the stream, but do you remember F1 Spider? Yeah. Well, do you remember he did like the first half of F3 last season in FRL, and then he just vanished? Well, apparently he's back, and he's given me a reason, and he's told me everything that's been happening. No, he had an injury, he broke some bones, and he couldn't drive. and apparently it's all mended now. So he's apparently back online, and I've seen him on quite recently, quite frequently. So yeah, on those 3 days. He's online now, but of course this is for only F3 guys. Oh Steven, oh Steven, oh Steven. Yeah, I don't know why I'm searching in the N section. I should be looking in the O section. There we go.
Well, I've
Yeah.
just tweeted that out. I think. I hope. Have I just tweeted that out? I swear I have.
And put it in the Discord. And oh, that Pete, if you're watching,
Yeah.
yes, I will send you a link to the Discord. That is for sure.
Yeah, we'll do that later. Yeah.
So Hidu Powell is a reserve, and he's unfortunately not able to, for whatever reason.
Oh, who's joined?
Hamilton. Oh, he's yeah.
Oh,
he's just
Stephen,
got
and F1 Spider's here.
Oh, Stephen's hit, but
I-
what?
I don't know who's invited them. I think it might be Richie or Rasheen. One of the two, if I was a guessing man.
Right, is Scar here? Scar's
Have you had
not
a chat about F4? No. No.
But perhaps after this race.
I was busy with TFR last night.
Yeah, Carlson. No, I don't know what's happened to him. Toad said he can't make it. Zumilov said he can't.
Van Dongen said he can't. Pretty much everyone, I think, is here. I don't know what we're doing with F1 Spider. Are we letting him
Stephen.
race? Well, he's got intra car. He's got intra car.
Well, because I know how he was.
What do
in
people think in the comments?
FRL.
What do people think in the comments? What should we do?
For those who don't know him, when I seen him race, he was alright, you know. He wasn't doing anything reckless. Okay, he's actually did really well. He got
He
consistent
can get him like
podiums.
mid pack quite consistently.
Yeah.
From last season, anyways. People turn out, but I reckon it's because it's Easter Monday. I mean, we've got 16 drivers.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
That's not bad for considering there's been a cataclysmic error made by me on the scheduling.
Yeah. I mean, later in the week, F2, F1, we'll see. Hopefully, those numbers return.
Do you know what? I'm a very lenient person. Let's give F1 Spider a trial out in this.
Yeah, I think it'll go okay. It won't be challenging for victory, I don't think, unless.
If he's
you know,
recovered
things
100%, he
are-
should be mid pack. He should be mid pack consistently tonight.
Yeah, I mean, look at his level there, Platinum 50 max. So he's spent a lot of time on
Yeah,
this
that's
game.
what you want. F1 Spider is F3 pace. He's a very good driver. Yeah, some of the comments coming through there for F1 Spider.
But anyway, it is 7:04, and I don't think anyone else is going to be here. So
We
I'm
can
going to
go.
get into
I'm gonna go
spectator
spectator.
mode.
We can start. We can start. Oh, dear me. He's an
No,
F3
yeah.
driver. What's the problem? It's only because he is a new driver. That's the only reason I can think, anyways.
To GHR, of course.
To GHR, yeah.
Anyway, countdown's ticking off there.
Ticking off nicely. There we go. Here we go. It's Le Castellet in France.
Oh,
Circuit Paul Ricard. I was going to say Circuit de la Sarthe there. I'm
Oh, no.
struggling to get out of my head of last night, with of course being GT3s last night in TFRL. Speaking of which, I can announce that there will be an update to GT3s at the end of next Sunday's stream. Sign-ups will open Monday, this time next week. Monday, 29th of April,
ooh.
for GT Sport. For one championship in GT Sport, and that'll be the GT3s. And possibly GT4s.
Ooh.
We have that discussion.
Big news there.
And then the following week there'll be another championship announcement.
Another championship announcement.
2 announcements. Yep. 2 GT
Oh.
Sport championships. 1 main series, 1 support series, essentially.
Ooh, a lot to get excited over, including, of course, today's
That's right.
race. Yeah, qualifying session. Oh, Stephen's got pole position at the moment.
Hey! 18 minutes. Everyone stay in the pit, so Stephen will win. Come on. Nah, he'll get outpaced, I think, in the race.
Yeah, he'll be at the back, but who knows? He could
Do you know
give
what? I'm
that
gonna
P the run
go-
for his money.
I'm going to go for a bit of a weird one for Paul. Never go quite weird. I don't think Bjorn Voss is going to get pole round here.
Really?
I think Time for Pace will.
Ooh.
I don't know why, but Time for Pace top, Bjorn Voss second, Pelly third.
Right, I was gonna go for a safe bet here in qualifying. And that's why I'm gonna say Bjorn Voss is gonna get it. I think overall, across the lap, I think he'll do really well here. Second, I will give it to Richie, and third is a bit of a surprise. F1 Spider. I have a feeling he's gonna just shock us all.
F1 Spider.
Get a top 3 finish here in qualifying. And who knows for the race?
Ooh, my PS4 is really going the clappers at the minute.
Oh, is it taking off?
It is. And it's actually worse than normal.
Oh no.
I'm worried. His
gonna blow
first
up.
one out on track. I hope it doesn't. I bet not. Well, my telly's been messing up today as well, so... Hang on, I'm going to take off my headset for a minute.
I think I can hear it in the background as well, just whirring in the background. But hopefully none of these cars blow up, of course. Very hot day here in France. Blue skies. Bit cloudy here. A little bit of pollution, but... oh well. Could be worse. We could have been in China for that race. Always known for being a bit foggy, but anyway. Who's going to be first out on the lap? Actually, I need to have a look at the tyres, see what everyone's on before the first hot laps here for everyone. So there you go. Bit of a mix here. Some guys on the soft, some guys on the ultras. And Jelly and F1 Spider, the only guys so far to go straight down the middle on the super softs. And I'm struggling to work out who is... oh, I think it's Jelly. Jelly must be first up, and the volume doesn't sound too good. Oh no, it's perfect. And I think Jelly's invalidated there, so let's go on board with somebody else. Jacko, of course, a bit of a controversial figure in the last race. Hopefully he's learnt from his lessons and he'll do really well and bounce back, of course, from that Canadian Grand Prix disaster. Time for pace. Let's get up the lap data.
Jim Dragon's on for lap. Oh yeah.
It's the Dragon.
Right, it's all calmed down. My PS4 has decided not to overheat itself.
Oh, brilliant.
It's calmed down and there's no whirring going on in the background. So, Fidgeting Dragon then is on a lap. He's on a set of softs. Ultra soft, softs and supers, I think, are the 3 compound types. I've got a bit of a weird glitch, by the way, on my left-hand side of the screen. I can't see the little indicator that goes up and down when I'm pressing L2 and R2.
Have you tried pressing triangle again?
There we go. Hey! There we go. Hey, perfect.
That's
Coming around the final 2 corners now. Fidgeting Dragon. Looks like he might have backed off this, actually. Might have invalidated somewhere. On the final corner, 32-33 sort of area, I think, with this. Yeah, 33-2.
Oh no.
Not great. Billy's left the session. Oh yeah, and speaking of Billy, interesting development today, actually. He was wanting Mr. Ash R27 back in the league.
Okay.
Ash R27. Now, for people, I'll give a short story, by the way. Here is Matey Boy goes quickest with a 31 flat. Oh! Both same times!
Wow.
That Pete and Matey Boy, same times!
Two Renault teammates matching each other perfectly as Billy joins back.
That's me. Billy's joined back, good. Oh yeah, long story short, essentially Ash was belittling the league and trying to defend himself when he was in the wrong and he got a first strike for non-attendance and not informing us until 15 minutes before the race. He decided to argue the point and be aggressive towards the admin team. As Jackal goes quickest with a 30.4, nice lap there from the Sauber driver. And yeah, I took the decision to basically kick him out. I'm not having anybody. Comments ranged from attacking the admin team to attacking me as an owner. And Petty's gone quickest, 29.8. Just watching time for Pettis here, actually.
Yeah, I think he'll go fastest here.
He's not.
He's
going to go third. He's going to go third, maybe.
Oh,
no, he's not.
That's really
Seventh.
bad. He was looking good in the first sector, so I don't know what's happened there. Must have made a mistake.
That's why. Yellow flag sector 3. Hopefully it's just somebody that's backed off a lap. Bjorn Voss is on a lap, but he's invalidated.
Oh dear. Richie, is he? Oh, he's just starting a lap. And he's on softs as well.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, but he's just shown back on my screen. Ultra softs, supers, and softs. The 3 compound tyre, just to remind everyone here in the comments. There's quite a few comments coming through. Clean it out. So that's what I need to do, I think.
Oh yeah, all that dust and everything.
Good luck, guys. I'll beat you again next week. Still a winner in the comments. Oh, Stephen being an F3, it is a one-off. However, we are going to try and take a decision on F4 either tonight or tomorrow. Just to confirm that.
Yeah.
Which could mean restructure could happen down to 3 tiers instead of 4. It just depends on what we decide.
Yeah, there's a clear 2 options we can take. And either could work. They both could work. We just have to make the right call and judge it on what we think's right.
I want to get and inspire as many people as possible and accommodate as many people as possible. But we've got to do right by our drivers. And I think a majority are wanting the tier moves to happen. And I think we've got to try and respect that as much as possible. I mean, we're still only 3 races into the season. We're relatively fresh into the season. Richie, by the way, is 32.6 on his lap. I just saw that. Bjorn Voss is on a lap in the Toro Rosso. I don't think he'll be quick as Pelly or Jackal here. Could be wrong. Hayes has gone third, by the way. 30.8.
Not bad on those supers.
Not bad at all on those supers. Let's have a look at Discord, see if we've got anything up on Discord.
29, 30, 31.1.
Where's that put him 6th ahead of Storm? Not too bad, he can obviously improve. He should be quickest by the end of the session.
Oh yeah, for sure, if he sticks the ultras on. Or even perhaps the supers with that kind of gap.
Oh, apparently, I've just seen in the TFRL Discord, David Wallbank apparently has been causing some sort of chaos again. Not sure what about, we'll keep you informed of course, given any developments that might happen. Billy's on a lap, by the way, if we want to go on board with him in the Force India. Him and Asheen are also, Asheen's also on a lap, but he's just got to be careful with his ERS usage. He's gone wide, gone very wide there. His ERS usage is now ended, so no ERS left for Billy whatsoever. In fact, I'm gonna have a gander at what Mr. Wallbank has been saying. Let me just get up my thingy. Apparently, Mr. Wallbank has been saying some stuff. I'm gonna check out what's been going on. Let me have a look.
Good news.
Tom Coronel, doesn't he?
Oh! Fair enough, just getting out the way of both Steven.
Where the hell is he? Why? Has he been banned? On Twitter. Sorry, you can continue commenting. I'm just going to.
Okay. Oh dear. Right. Hopefully we'll get more news for you on that developing story. Oh my goodness, Toxic there, weaving his tyres. I thought he was heading for a 180-mile-an-hour crash.
Oh dear.
Jelly's in.
Hey, here we go. Alright, I can see.
You got it?
It's something. I don't know what is happening here. Kyle's replied to something. It's between Kyle and... Oh right, him and Kyle are having an argument and he's called Kyle mentally unstable. It seems.
Right.
That's why I'm just having a look.
Okay.
I mean, if he so happens to watch this race, either now or in the future, then I've got to say, cut out the act, because it's not impressing anyone. You want to try and get back in leagues, earn bloody respect, and try and make a name for yourself. It is simple as that. If you can't do those basic qualities, then I'm sorry, but you shouldn't even be a gamer, never mind a league racer.
Indeed.
That's my opinion on that.
Yeah, one step forward, two steps back with him, but regardless, all our drivers here are moving forwards at tremendous speeds.
It's about Fletcher, apparently. Ooh. It's about Fletcher. If you could get... Fletcher said he had a dislocated shoulder and still race. Warbank was right, though. You can't race with it the day after. Don't agree with the arguments, though. Is that one of Fletcher's ploys to try and get out of inevitable scenarios like he's been experiencing? Like, I've seen him get kicked out in more leagues.
Oh, no.
Oh! It was that Pelly going for a spin. It was off track, luckily.
Uh-oh.
He's got Billy right beside him, I think. Yeah, that's Billy just behind. Jacko was improved, by the way, 29.9 to go a 10th off Pelly, and old Jake is now 3rd. So, quite a few coming in the pits. Storm, I think, is on a lap on a set of supers coming down the straight. Just exiting the end of the first sector. Running down the straight.
Oh, a bit of traffic, but one gets out of the way. Hopefully the Toro also does.
Who the hell... I'll just come back onto that. Who the hell races with a dislocated shoulder anyways?
I don't know.
Stupid. I mean, surely you've got to go to the hospital and get it checked out.
Yeah.
Just somebody in the wrong mind frame would race with a dislocated shoulder, honestly. Goodness me. If Dad bombing and blocking people in quali and blames it on the shoulder, then it said it popped out mid-race. My leg popped out mid-race, but it's still fine. Goodness me. I've never heard so much bullshit in all my life. Storm, by the way, is ending his lap. He's run out of VOS. He should be improving though. 30. It's going to be between old Jake Hayes here. Dead on. Right in between, 4th. But on the wrong end actually there. 30.8. 30.8 for Hayes, who is now on a set of ultras and just about to start a lap. It seems nobody else out on a lap at the minute apart from Hayes, who's just started one lap.
Yeah, Toxic as well, just starting.
He's on a wheel as well. Don't get me started, honestly. Dappy just moving out of the way, that's why the yellow flags are there. In Sector 1, they've just receded. Dappy on that lap, of course. Hayes coming through the end of the first sector, not looking too bad. Better 25 to first sector there. I had a buzz. Very nice.
That's all.
Oh.
Should be challenging for the front row here. With these current positions, of course.
Oh.
Through the
I'm okay.
chicane. Okay.
I'm okay. It's just my ulcer. Oh.
Oh dear.
Yep, Hayes should be improving on this. Hayes was actually quite consistent last week in Canada with his qualifying. He was regularly, like, he was top 10, I think. He's improved quite a lot considering he finished last in Bahrain.
Oh yeah,
I think.
definitely.
Or definitely DNF'd in Bahrain. I expect the times to be a little faster. This is F3, remember? This is F3. Here's coming through the final 2 corners. Now, this is looking really good. This could be ahead of old Jake, actually. Here's about to come across the line on the run. Oh, just goes behind him by 300th of a second. Ooh. So, good improvement there by Hayes. Improves 3.5 tenths. Everyone out for their final lap. Toxic! Has gone quickest on a set of supers! What?
Wow. What a lap that was.
Was Pelly playing a bluff with his lap? Or is that just pure pace? That's the first real moment that I think I've seen from Toxic Gamer. That's made me go, wow, he could be something quite serious.
Well, let's see Bjorn Voss. Let's see, he's on supers.
Is he on a lap? Oh no, he's not. I think he's invalidated here.
Oh, there. Well, he's running out of time with 1 minute 50 seconds on the clock.
29.5. I mean, Toxic's gone on 29.8 on a set of supers. It's possible. 29.5. I think it's certainly possible. From at least 2, maybe 3 of these guys. Yeah, Bjorn Voss, by the way, he's not improving on his soft lap. He's going to prepare and get the run here. Yeah. Just slowing the car down. He's going to prepare for his run on his lap. Time for pace coming across the line. Oh, he's just starting a lap, actually. Matey Boy's on a lap. Oh, sorry, Dat Peters as well. Both Reynolds are on a lap. Dat Peters and Matey Boy. Dat Peters first. Coming around the final corner. 31.025 for the 2 Reynolds. Can he improve? I think he is. Dat Peters 30.6. Much better. Really nice improvement there. Sheen just starting a lap. Matey Boy now coming around the final 2 corners. Anytime soon. By the way, I've just realised we've got 205 subscribers on the channel. I've just realised that. Goodness me. Thank you everyone for your support in doing so. Hayes has retired. Did Hayes improve?
Hayes?
No, he didn't.
No,
he set a 30.5, didn't he? Right, I'm going to try and check out, see where the main 2 are. Helly's on a lap, just ending the first sector pretty much. And Jacko is on just starting a lap with the Mercedes off. That was Storm, who's run out of fuel. Storm's run out of fuel.
Oh, Pelly.
Not improving.
Slightly up. 5 thousandths faster in the first sector.
Oh, Stephen coming around the final corner.
Come on,
somebody's just jumped up. Fijian Dragon goes 4th. Raya. Oh, Stephen goes 14th, ahead of F1 Spider and Billy, who is coming through the final sector now. 32.1 to improve. He should be able to improve. If my voice goes. Storm Billy, by the way, is improving quite considerably here. Billy goes 9th on a set of supers. Not the quickest of the super soft runners. Bjorn Voss, by the way, has gone 4th. Oh, Jake across the line jumps in, goes 4th. Pelly on a lap, Toxic Gamer on a lap. Toxic is first. He's about to come around the final corner. Surely he can't be improving. Sheen goes quickest, 29.5. Toxic 300s down across the line, doesn't improve. Pelly ran the final corner. He's run out of VRS. He's ran the final corner now. I think he's improving. Is it enough for Paul? No, it's not even enough to improve. Not even enough to improve. Fijian Dragon is the only one, I think, with any sort of resemblance on the result. Richie is first, though. He's coming around the final corner now.
And the supers in the Haas.
Richie coming around the final corner. I don't think he's improving his position here. No, he doesn't. He misses out by 5 thousandths. Oh, Stephen is what? Hey? Hey? It's 5 tenths up? What?
Yeah.
Is Fijian Dragon ahead of him? No, Fijian Dragon is off a lap, so it's all Stephen now. The only one that can now have some sort of impact on the result. I think he's improving, but not his position.
Come on,
it's going to be a 31.5, I think this is. Oh, Stephen coming across the line. Dead on. 31.5.
What a lap. Oh, it's a huge
Nice
crash.
lap though. He's quicker than F1 Spider. Mr. Dragon now coming around the final corner, not to be confused by the Welsh Dragon. And he's coming in the pits, and he needs to retire.
Yep, Oisin's crashed into Jake.
Oh yeah. Do me. Oisin though is top, 29.5. Pretty much a prediction there from Matthias in the comment section. Oh, and Jake's car now just departs the scene of Oisin's crash. Well, that is qualifying over, and here is the rundown of the order as soon as it loads up anytime soon. It should go up anytime soon. There we go. Oisin, 3.5 tenths quicker than Toxic on his lap. But Toxic on a set of supers starting second. Great qualifying from him. Pelly in third. Jacko in fourth on his belated return. Ojek fifth. Bjorn Voss is sixth. Disappointing. Fidgeting Dragon 7th, Hayes 8th, Dappy 9th, Billy rounding off the top 10. Good to see him in the top 10. Storm, Matey Boy, time for pace. My prediction of Paul went completely away. Richie or Steve and F1 Spider is the final 3. As I just see a picture of Brendan Lee in the Formula Fords crashing.
That was hilarious, wasn't it? Oh dear. Anyway, alright.
Oh dear.
We should have a great race. So hopefully no crashes.
There shouldn't be any crashes. Well, France is quite a wide out track, so it shouldn't be any. Pelly first, Oisin second, Toxic third. Is the rundown from T-Hawk. That's his prediction regarding the race. My top 3. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to wait for the order to load up. I'm going to wait quite a while for the order to load up by the looks as well. Goodness me, hurry up, guys. As we're about to load in anytime soon. Hopefully. Ah, there we go. Ah, lass. Right, top 3 prediction from myself. Toxic for the win. Bjorn Voss second, Storm third.
Right. I'm gonna go for time for pace.
Hey?
For the win. Richie
Oh my
second. And you said Storm third, didn't you? I'm gonna go Bjorn Voss third. And you may think I'm a little bit crazy,
Interesting.
but Richie, look at Richie. He's on those soft tyres.
Well, let's have a look at the tyre. Oh, Billy's left. Billy's left, but that's okay. He's on the formation lap. His car should remain.
Yeah, he's got to be quick.
I think his car should remain on grid.
He's got to be quick.
I need to give my PS4 a good clean out because it's starting to overheat again.
Oh no. Dear oh dear.
Billy has shown some good pace. He's shown even better pace there. He's left the lobby.
Oh.
So quick.
Oh dear. So unfortunate. If he can't
Obviously,
race.
Obviously in the rules, if there's a mass disconnection, if there's like more than one person leaves, then we would restart. But because it's Billy and his connection, restart won't happen. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But it's good to see his car is going around on track. That's a good thing.
Yeah. I think it's going to disappear though if he doesn't join in the next couple of seconds.
No, he'll be there. He'll just, he'll do a Bossman. And he'll take control of his car.
Oh, okay. That's fine. As long as he can start.
Somebody invite Billy back quickly. Like, very quickly. Everyone now lining up, the top 3 lining up, quite a way ahead of actually of Jacko and old Jake and the likes. Bjorn Voss in 6th is a one to watch. I also think Storm on the softs is definitely a one to watch. Billy is joining back, by the way. His car's just coming into position. He should just wait. His car will go ahead, I think, here. Paradise about to go out here in France, in the Castellet.
There we
Circle
go.
for a car. There goes Billy's
Go on,
AI
Billy.
car. And it is lights out and away we go. So Billy should just wait then until all these guys go past him. I think until he rejoins. Asheen now down into turn 1. Toxic. Oh, Asheen getting caught on the inside cut there. There's a bit of contact in behind. Plenty of drivers running across the track. Hayes was off there. I think Richie was another that cut the inside. But Asheen leads. Toxic second, Pelly third, Jacko fourth. Top 4 as you were, as Bjorn Voss has got past his teammate around the outside, and so was old Jake. Around the outside of Time for Pace. Brilliant move that was. That was sensational. Hayes and Dapede in behind, Storm, Matey Boy, or Stephen Ritchie, F1 Spider at the back. Now, Billy is hopefully letting everyone through. Billy has got to drop down to the back and get on with his race. If he doesn't, he will get a disqualification from the result.
Yep,
and that might seem harsh, but trust me, it's not. He needs to get out of the way of everyone. He needs to let everyone through and pretty much stop out on track. Oh, contact! He's got front wing damage. He's got front wing damage beyond Voss. He needs to get out of the way, though.
Oh, that's not.
He needs to get out of the way. He needs to get out of the way. Oh, he's braking in front of Time for Pace. Goodness me. Get out of the way of everyone, not just a few. Just get out of the way of everyone. Who's your told man, for God's sake? I'd rather see him at the back of the field and not interfering on anyone else's races. Oh, it was that! Was that P down the inside on his?
And that P as well in the background, right? It's
3
3 wide.
3 wide. Hayes, Time for Pace. Hayes, Storm, and Dapede. Other ones 3 wide. Running down the straight, a little bit of trouble there. Picking up on who it was. Billy has still got to move out the way of people. He's got Richie or Steven and F1 Spider behind. He's got to move out the way of those guys as well.
Using that and
Jacko and old Jake. Old Jake, I think, was attacking there. By the way, Bjorn Voss has got past these guys. Bjorn Voss is up to 4th. So something must have happened to Jacko and old Jake. There must have been a little bit of contact or something running down the straight. But old Jake side by side with him. Left-hand side of the screen is Jacko. Right-hand side of the screen is old Jake. Old Jake down the inside. Nice move. And Jacko quite respectful there. Gives him the room to complete the manoeuvre. Yellow flag in Sector 2. Guess who that is? That is Billy. Billy, I think, letting everyone through there. Finally. Well, it took him a lap and a half. Had 3 wide! Oh my god! Time for Pace, Jacko, old Jake. And now Time for Pace going around the outside of Jacko. Just got to be careful. Jacko's just got to be careful. He's got to ensure that he's got cars. That's Fidging Dragon diving down the inside there. Old Jake just running wide. Top 4 getting away, by the way. 2 seconds pretty much separating the top 4 from old Jake, who leads this little train that's going on. Fidging Dragon tries it down the inside of Jacko. There's contact. Oh, he shouldn't have went for that. He should not have went for that and all as well. Dendrin and other drivers in behind. Time for Pace. 2 moves getting done there. And again, and he's moving across. Goodness me. Calm it down, lads. Calm it down. You're meant to be racing, not trying to crash each other out. Dapede and Storman behind, changing positions as well. Dapede's going to get him around the outside, I think. Storman, I think, was attacking him there. Into that series of corners. Fidging Dragon. Just hanging on from Hayes here. And we could see a move done. Jacko and old Jake again. Asheen leading though, but Toxic is keeping up.
Yeah. 2 tenths to
Toxic is really keeping up. Jacko and old Jake. Jacko down the inside, got him. Around the outside, actually. Good really stuff. Nice move that.
Oh.
Good. Leaders contact.
Oh no. He's lost connection.
He's left the session. No, he hasn't. He's rage quit there. He's rage quit there, but I mean, some of that was his fault, if I've got to be honest. Storm and Dapede. Dapede goes down the inside of Storm. Here comes Matey Boy trying to pick up on the pieces as well. And the other Renault. Richie in behind, just sitting and waiting. And Stephen has just lost a position there to Billy. In fact, that was a nice move by Billy, I think, down the outside. Stephen just getting caught on the curb. Just being aware. Storm and Dapede.
Yeah.
We've got. Asheen's in. Asheen's in, but it's a 5-second stop goal. 5 seconds up, go for a Sheen. Contact on the rear end, or Stephen, Billy, Jackal's in, Dapide's in as well. They're the only three that have pitted that lap.
It's very, very early to.
The onboard's getting on the back of Pelly.
Yeah, that's Stephen in the background there.
Can somebody please get rid of Luminous Girl in the comments section? Thank you very much.
What? Well, what's going on in the comments?
I don't know whoever that is, but whoever that is, like, just get away from the comments. If you want to try and be a total douchebag, then be a douchebag somewhere else, and not on a professional live stream in a professional racing league. Thank you.
Oh, there. Beyond with us. Up into
Pigeon
second.
Dragon needs an invite. Pigeon Dragon needs an invite if we can thingy. His game crashed. His game crashed. I thought he liked that actually, but... Or rage quit, but... Thingy.
That's so unfortunate to hear.
What sort of people are we having in this league? That Peter's dirty, he makes Wallbank look clean. Right, I'm just replying to this.
Oh, okay. Pelly's in the pits. O'Sheen. Oh, that's, yeah. Overtake on Mr. Dragon, who isn't there. Well, where's Pelly going to rejoin? Probably behind
Pelly will
O'Sheen.
rejoin ahead of O'Sheen, I think, here.
Ahead?
Possibly, no, O'Sheen's going to have the run, I think. O'Sheen will have the run, going past him now. There he is. Pelly has got him, and Jackal was also pitted. Yeah, Pelly's got actually a better gap towards over Jackal there.
Yeah,
pretty sure that gap was more.
O'Sheen's got clear air in front
Richie.
of him. He's got 8 seconds ahead. Yeah, Richie just getting that position. Matey Boy dropping back now. Richie on those soft tyres, so he's doing a one-stop. Jelly on the back of Time for Pace. Is he? No, wait.
Oh, his! Standing inside of Time for Pace! Got him! Got him! And that was on a set of Ultras as well. The set of Ultras will obviously be dropping off anytime soon. And Time for Pace is on the back end of him. Storm not too far behind either on a set of softs, so he can go quite deep into the race.
If that was Time for Pace in, I think, did he have damage, or was that just my game being a bit rubbish? I don't know. Anyway. Oh no, that is right, he's changing his front wing.
Who
so
else?
He must have had a bit of contact. Time for Pace. This Jacko sets the fastest lap.
Well, Jake coming out of the pits, by the way, he's going to be quite a way behind. Jackal was actually caught up here on Pelly. This is, of course, for the net lead. Oh, net second, actually.
Second, yeah, O'Sheen. But O'Sheen's got that penalty, of course. And I'll have to pit again, so we need to take that into consideration.
Right, hang on, I'm going to get JB onto this.
Okay. Well, anyway, Jacko 8/10 behind, so he's lost a bit of time in the first sector here, so it will catch up slightly, of course, with the DRS enabled, but he won't be able to make a move anytime soon. Storm,
can I actually...
Looking good.
Sorry, I'm just doing something.
Okay. F1 Spider close to Billy as well. Not going for a move down the long right-hander, of course. His first race back in a long time. I think the last one he did was Spain or Germany.
Yeah.
So a couple of months ago.
So I'm just talking. I'm gonna add myself as moderator on the account.
Oh right. Okay.
So if there's a security breach, then yeah, that's why.
Dun dun dun. Pelly responds though. Pelly has responded. Remember, there's 1 point for whoever sets the fastest lap of the race. Storm currently in P4, and there's a huge battle starting to emerge here between Hayes, Storm, Richie, and Matey Boy. Storm, look at the speed he's got on those fresh, soft tyres, of course. Looking much better. Could be 3 wide down here. Richie just pulls ahead, does a double overtake. Storm's got through there as well. Matey Boy's now on the back of these guys. Incredible battle going on. Pelly, 2/10 is the gap between him and O'Sheen. It's looking good for those guys. But remember, Bjorn Voss in P2 here. I think he's on course for a 1-stop. These guys on for a 2-stop. So this race is very difficult to call at the moment.
So I'm just trying to get on top left. I'm not sure if I can. Right.
Hopefully you get it all sorted out. Oh, Hayes is in the pits. He's had enough of those ultras, and he'll be heading on to the softs, which he'll get to the end on comfortably, I think. Pelly 3/10 behind. I think Pelly's much quicker. Well, at this stage in the race, he is quicker than O'Sheen. So this part of the race could be damaging for him if he doesn't get past quickly. Toxic Gamer picks up a 3-second time penalty.
No.
Whilst in the lead, Storm has got past Richie. So Richie... Oh yeah, Richie was ahead. That's fine.
Right.
That change of positions happened. Time for Pace. Oh, this is a close battle. Time for Pace and Hayes. O'Sheen as well picking up a penalty. So penalties could decide who wins this race. Potentially here. Hayes down the inside. Time for Pace. Around the outside we get the inside line here. And he maintains 14th place. Great battle going on there. Pelly and O'Sheen side by side. Pelly round the outside, surely not. Backs off wisely here, and there's no way through unless he's going to go for a sneaky move down the inside here, which is slightly risky. Yeah, Jacko as well catching up.
Somebody's in the pit. Is that Old Stephen? Yeah, Old Stephen's in. Comments finally dealt with, by the way. It was actually easier than I thought.
Oh, thank goodness. Yep, so if these guys keep battling, then OJ could have a chance, as well as that Pede for this net race lead battle. But let's not forget Bjorn Voss, Storm, Richie, all those guys leading currently on a 1-stop strategy.
Yeah. Right, I'm now moderated, by the way, on the channel as well.
Oh, side by side, Hayes round the outside. And this battle's nearly well for the wooden
I'd watch out for Pelly here. Look at Pelly on O'Sheen. Pelly on O'Sheen. This is for the net lead, I think. Pelly down the inside. O'Sheen keeping down the
inside line.
Oh, side
Pelly
by
will
side.
have the inside line here.
Side by side, no room. And they're still side by side. Great action between both of them. They're just coming across each other's lines. Keep you to your line and stick to it. I think O'Sheen might have this on the run up the hill.
Yeah,
into turn 8. He's got this. O'Sheen has got this. Pelly now diving down the inside though. Oh, he's still there. Pelly down on the inside.
Oh, what a move.
And he's now got F1 Spider as well. He just lets them go as well. Jacko getting involved. It's all kicking off here in France. Goodness me. Oh, suddenly just sprung into action. Billy has got to possibly let his teammate through here. What does he do? He's got Pelly behind him. He's obviously going to be coming in the pits. He's coming in the pits now.
Oh, that was perfect. That might give O'Sheen a bit of a run here. Gain some speed.
Great move by Pelly. O'Sheen weaving on the straight. O'Sheen weaving on the straight. There's really no need, I don't think, for that. if I've got to be honest. Yeah, you might be unhappy, but try and turn a negative into a positive, and he could do here because he's got the run on Pelly. Down into turn 3. Not going to work here unless he gets him on the inside after this, turn 5.
I think he might wait for the back straight. That's beyond Voss.
Yeah.
Oh.
3-second time penalty. He's 1.2 seconds off Toxic actually for the current leader of the race. As old Jake, I think F1 spotted just let old Jake through there. He'll be pitting this lap. Here comes Asheen. The Irishman on the Dutchman. Trying to go all the way around the outside of Sheen. All the way around the outside of Sheen. I think he's run off track. I've just swapped to Matey Boy by mistake. And Jackal now on the back of this as well. Three-way battle still heating up.
Jackal will have a good run here. But it's very dangerous to make a move here.
Asheen is beginning to pull away. I think. Jackal down the inside. No, Penny covers it. Penny covers it. He covers the inside line. He won't get the best run out of here though. Jackal on the back. Penny, no! Oh, he looked trying to launch it down the inside. Beyond Voss and Toxic are in for the pits. 5 seconds stop-go penalty for Toxic.
So Storm is now leading from Richie. Where are these guys going to rejoin? Ahead or behind? Probably behind, I presume.
I don't know.
But these guys have been battling.
Jake's getting involved in this.
Where are they?
Oh, Jake will be getting involved in this as well. Very soon, I think he could be getting involved. There's Toxic actually coming out of the pits in front of him. So Toxic has been undercut by all 3 of those ahead of him. Because he was in the lead, of course. For most of that. But here comes old Jake. Old Jake, down the inside, the Brit. On his fellow countryman. Oh, Toxic rejoining a little bit dangerously there. He just overshot the corner. But old Jake, I think, is going to have this down on the inside line. Toxic has got to relinquish the position somehow, but it's still side by side. Now coming through turn 6. Oh my goodness me! Jesus Christ, here comes Jackal on Pelly. Jackal on Pelly as well. Jackal's got past Pelly down the straight. And Toxic's got old Jake back again. Cold tyres.
Goodness me.
And there'll be a hindrance currently. I think Pelly's just staying off Jackal just in case. Time for pace and Hayes.
Oh, Hayes!
Oh, Hayes!
Cut the track. Where's he off to?
He'll get a penalty for that, I think. Has he not got a penalty? There'll be a penalty added on, I think, there, though. Possibly. He did slow down.
Yeah.
I don't know where to turn.
I think that's alright.
I don't know where to turn, Jackal. Ooh. Oh, my goodness me. He was trying to go for the move. Jackal has been causing so much anxiety. I think this will be the perfect race for him to try and come back and prove to him that he's actually a good driver. I think this race is proving that at the minute, and I think my decision stands corrected. I think it's a good job we let it slide. He's on a final chance. Anything happens to him, he is gone. Oh! Has he got the move? Has he got the move? He has! I think he has!
It's not over yet.
Just as soon as I said that, but no, Jackal! Asheen's got the one off! Asheen's got the one off! Jackal trying to force him off track a little bit. He's round the outside of him! Asheen's got to give up the position, has he? Jackal down the inside. Hayes is retired. Hayes has crashed somewhere. And Jackal has got the move done, I think. Has he? It's still side by side. Asheen down on the inner. Little bit of force off there by Asheen. Jackal side by side. Asheen's got the pace though. And here comes Pelly. Look at Pelly. Look at Pelly.
Overtake.
Is he going to go down the inside? He is. He launches it. It's just a little bit too aggressive. Jackal down the inner. Jackal down the inner. Oh my God! 3 wide. 3 wide running up the straight. Look at this. Look at Toxic. Look at old Jake in behind him. Look at the old boss. 6-way battle for the lead here in F3. Goodness me. And Asheen has somehow kept that from Pelly. Pelly launching it down the inside on the Dutchman. Trying to get a look at Toxic. Look at Toxic.
Oh,
don't know where to turn. There's contact. Pelly's off. That was inevitable. That, I'm afraid, was inevitable. Toxic got past Jackal as well. And Bjorn Voss is trying to get past old Jake down the inner. Bjorn Voss down on the inside. He's going to be on the outside line coming into the final corner. Old Jake's nearly creamed into the back of Jackal. Goodness me. And Jackal into the pits. Jackal's in the pits for front wing change. So Jackal in the pits for front wing change, I think. My God. Absolutely breathless stuff. Jesus Christ. Bloody hell. let's just take a breather for now. And give you an update on some of us out on track. Storm leads from Richie in second, Toxic in third, Asheen in fourth, Beyond Boss in fifth, but I think it's soon to be fourth because he's now taking dead aim at the Irishman. Old Jake just in behind by about 6/10 as well. He could have a double toe running down the straight. Comes Beyond Boss now down the inside. He's got him. Beyond Boss has got Asheen. Gives him room just in case he tries to move back, and look at old Jake on the back of him now. Beyond Boss, lovely move round on the inside of Asheen there. Gets the move done. But he's looking quite vulnerable in a straight line because here comes Asheen and here comes old Jake. Old Jake's got a much better run compared to Asheen. He dives it down the inside now. Old Jake down the inside of Asheen. He's launching it down the inside. Asheen forced out wide. He had to take a run in action. He was always going to lose that position, and old Jake has got that move done. Old Jake has got that move done. He was pushing him wide all the way, but I think Asheen would have had to give up that position anyways. Goodness me. Man, a track action we've just had could make up for a season of F4. Asheen is into the pits. Asheen is into the pits. To replace him front wing, I think. Jacko, by the way, got out ahead of Billy, who was trying to go for a move there. Don't think it's wise of Billy to try and get involved in a lead battle, to be honest. Let's just calm down now. Calmer. Calm.
Well, that was madness.
Calm.
Goodness me.
Everyone calm. Oh. Let's just take stock of what we've just seen. Oh. Asheen, by the way, has came out behind Pelly.
Oh.
And that's going to be interesting because these two, I think, the worst of enemies out on track at the minute.
Oh yeah. Asheen will have the run. DRS and oh, Pelly will have DRS of course, because F1 Spider's just there.
Yeah.
What's going to happen here?
Nothing happening out in front, so let's just keep on board with this. Pelly's got the front wing open. Pulling away from Asheen in a straight line, actually.
Can't catch him, yeah.
And Pelly not catching F1 Spider in the straight line either. They were pushing a lap car, by the way. As old Stephen has just been passed by Jacko. Well, Stephen on a set of Ultra's never going to get far really on those. He's got Billy now on the back of him. Pelly, ooh! Ooh!
Oh my.
Asheen, there's going to be more contact between these two. I swear to God there will be. Where is Stinner Winner? Stinner Winner not attending tonight. He's missing out. He's simply missing out. Asheen ran the outside of Pelly into the final corner. Pelly dives down the inside and keeps that position. And look at the battle for the net lead, actually. Battle for the net lead has suddenly hit it up. Oh, Beyond Boss, look at the run. Just look at the run. It's easy stuff. Beyond Boss. Easily passed. 3-second time penalty for Asheen. Has Asheen just cut the turn one there? I think he has, you know. He's attacking F1 Spider. Pelly's in behind. Ooh. Pelly! Oh my goodness, you're not attempting that. Just unsettling F1 Spider ahead. I think there was a tiny bit of contact.
Oh, Stephen's off.
Oh, Stephen. What's happened to Stephen? Has he got a puncture? Or is he just spun?
Must have just spun.
He's just spun.
Oh, no.
F1 Spider, by the way, has lost 2 positions. Asheen, Pelly. Pelly! Oh my goodness me. He's not going to win those, he needs to pit again. Beyond Boss apparently needs to pit again. Toxic might not need to pit again. Pelly, Asheen, still going at it. Been consistent during this race. Goodness me. Beyond Boss beginning to pull away, by the way, from Toxic. Pelly nearly into the back there. Goodness me. Oh, right. I'm going to take stock. I'm going to go down for a drink. You can take them through a couple of laps. And I'll be back in like a couple of minutes, probably with a cream egg.
So, that P then. exits the pit shortly. So Storm's rejoined in 7th, so of course he's got past O'Sheen and Pelly, so that one stopper certainly working. So I think F1, F2 and F4 drivers need to take note. Yellow flag, what has happened? Oh, Stephen's out. Hopefully that doesn't cause a safety car. But well, for the drivers, but for some of them, especially Pelly and O'Sheen, I think they'd love to have a safety car at this point in time. Matey Boy loses a position. I think that's easy for Storm on the supers compared to Matey Boy soft tyres. And Storm should pull away here, although Matey Boy will catch up initially. Won't be for long. Apart from this battle, not much else going on currently. Storm picks up a penalty. I'm not quite sure what that was for, really. Presumably for going wide, but I don't think you gain much of an advantage. So as things stand, we've got Richie still yet to pit. When Richie comes in, he'll probably be around 6th, 7th, 8th place. Toxic or Bjorn for the win, I think, is the situation we have at the moment. I have a feeling that, I don't know, because although Bjorn Voss is pulling away now slightly, or will have the advantage, he'll have it initially, but then towards the end, like lap 25, lap 26, those tyres will be dead. So surely Toxic, with the pace he's been showing recently, especially today, I think Toxic is favourite to win this race. Which is incredible stuff, but Toxic, he's been outstanding this weekend. Bjorn Voss didn't really show up in qualifying, of course, with his varied strategy, but he's turned up for the race, and that's where the points are awarded, of course. And that's what matters most. Oh, fastest lap, by the way. Oh, I've messed it up, hasn't? Oh, fastest, how do you... Oh, there we go. Fastest lap is Pelly at the moment, so he'll get 1 point. But I've got a feeling that he's going to get a couple more. And Storm gets the fastest lap, which puts him in a great position to take 11 points. And Richie, Richie's struggling on those tyres. He needs to pit now. I think he's trying to string out this this first stint to try and hop onto the ultras at the end, but is it worth it? Could well be the case if he gets fast as that, but that's a bit risky from Richie. But it's going to give us a very interesting race here. Bjorn Voss right on the back of him. That's the situation we find ourselves now. He's got so much more grip. He can try and move anywhere he likes.
That's a decent car ahead. That's Pitching Dragon's car ahead. Toxic, by the way, he's being held up here. Richie, I think, will be coming in the pits this lap for a set of ultras. Set of ultras, he should be getting, I think, around 7th or 8th here.
There he is.
And he comes in the pits, yeah. I knew he was going to do that. But, look at the lead battle. 1.5 seconds now. Less than 1.5 seconds. Like that was 2.4, so Richie has held up Bjorn Voss by a second there. I think Toxic's beginning to catch him, you know.
Yeah, he'll have fresher tyres at the end, of course.
I know why he is. ERS.
Yeah.
ERS, 84% to 37. Toxic, massive advantage.
And towards the end of the race,
Richie has joined. Just scrap what I said about Richie joining in 7th or 8th. He's in 4th. What?
Yeah, but look at how close it was, though. Jacko
Beyond
right
Boss is going
behind
to have to
him.
pit again.
Macy Boy right behind Jacko as well. Toxic catching half a second is the gap between those guys. ERS, that might be the case, but Toxic, I think, is favourite to win this at the moment. Looking at his tyres and everything.
Yes, Beyond Boss. If Beyond Boss was wise, he'd come in the pits now and try and undercut Richie, because Richie will be likelihood for third here at the minute. Beyond Boss has got a pit now, and he doesn't.
He wants those 25 points.
Too long. I think he can get to those to the end with a good bit of tyre management. He can get those to the end. I'll tell you somebody who has impressed me though, and he's been fighting his way through the field. If he can get to the end on those tyres, Billy. Remember, he went down the back of the field. He's now in 7th.
Yeah, I mean he's got a load
Rather
of
than their performance coming on here.
Yeah, there's a load of cars catching him who are on fresher tyres and better tyres of that being super softs, but if he can hold these guys off...
Here comes Asheen. Asheen's gonna let him... Yeah, Billy let him through there. But can Asheen get those tyres to the end? I think he can.
Yeah, it'll be alright. It'll be touch and go. Toxic Gamer, 3/10. Oh! Look at that. Look how close this is now.
He might get him here.
We'll have to run.
Put up the EOS mode 4.
But surely not. There's nowhere to overtake. Or is there?
I've seen him move around the outside here before. Here we go. Is he going to launch it down the inner? He go wide in, deep in. Wide out, deep in, I should say. He's right on the back, but Beyond Boss always seems to pull away in the final 2 corners. Just watch here. See if he gets on off the final 2 corners like he did, because he pulled out the gap for a second last time around. Much deeper apex line there by Bjorn Voss. And he's still continuing, he wants this. I think now he's going to go to the end. He's not really losing much time to Richie either. Richie is really not gaining time either. Which I'm quite shocked at. I think he's settled for 4th. I think Richie is settled for 4th. We've got to move. Dat Pete and old Jake having a battle. Good management of the braking zone there by old Jake. He could have easily creamed into the back of him there.
Oh, Billy's in.
Billy's in. He's going to be down in 13th then. Time for pace, new fastest lap. 33 flat. Look at Toxic! Not going to launch it this time.
Oh,
we'd have a much better run out of here. He almost just gets a better run out. Toxic is much closer this time. He's going to go down the inside of turn 9. He's down the inside of turn 9 for the lead. Toxic has got it, I think, down the inside. Beautiful move. Beautiful move. I think Bjorn Voss now has realised his tyres are going off. He needs to pit in and go for a set of ultras to the end and try and make his way through some traffic. That's what I would do if I was in his position. It could compromise a podium, but he's got to do that for the sake of his own race. That Peter's got past old Jake, by the way, down the straight.
Yeah, once again.
Puncture incoming for Bjorn Voss.
Oh, side by side.
He's in. Bjorn Voss is in. Bjorn Voss is in, but he doesn't take the white lines. If that was next season, because I am already working on the rescheduling the rules and regulations and rejigging them around a bit. If that was next season, he'd get a penalty for that, because he didn't follow the white lines in.
What a battle! That Peter, no Jake. Great action.
Bjorn Voss, by the way, is coming out the pits now. He's going to be behind Jacko. Yeah.
Yeah, he should
right
be
in behind. That's good. That's a good. Yeah, that's a good position to be in there. He's behind Jacko, but these two can fight quite cleanly.
Yeah, Bjorn Voss should be on here for fastest lap. Surely, with the pace he has and those tyres.
Can Toxic make those tyres to the end?
Yes.
I'm just thinking, 16 laps? I'm not so certain. If Bjorn Voss is pitted on 10-lap old supers, surely Toxic's tyres will be gone by the end. And already Bjorn Voss has
It's easy.
absolutely cream cracker Jacko on the straight. He's already gone by 5/10.
Yeah.
Wow. Impressive, that. Really impressive. He's got Richie 3 seconds ahead. And now is the time for him to push.
Time for pace.
Podium is on for Bjorn Voss.
Gets
Three-way
P9.
battle for 8th. For 9th.
Yeah.
Just check the penalties, by the way. Oh my goodness me, we're having a field day. Toxic, 3 penalties. Storm, 3 penalties. Richie, all contacts in the background. Is that time
Jake's
for pace
ahead.
running wise?
Matey boy. Oh no, it's that P going for the move, sorry. That P'd. Brown on the outside, time for pace. Defends,
perhaps,
although look
perhaps.
at the space. Oh, there's no
Richie, by
space
the
there.
way, Richie 1 penalty and a stop goal. Bjorn Voss has got 2. Jacko has got 1. Matey Boy has got none. Sheen has got 2. Penny's got 6.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Jake's got 2. Dak Peed has got 2. Time for Pace has got 1. F1 Spider hasn't even got a warning. Fantastic. And Billy hasn't even got a warning either. But,
Guess
of
what's
course, that was a connection glitch, of course.
Time for pace. Oh.
Oh, he's almost pushing thingy along there.
Yeah, this battle's been a bit scrappy.
Billy passed us up the race. 32.6.
O'Sheen
Somebody
gets
has
past
just
Matey
subscribed,
boy.
thank you very much.
Time for pace gets past that P'd.
If you're on a PS4 and you've got F1 2018, join us. Maybe not this season, but join us next season for F1 2019. Already try and sign up people. But I'm glad people subbed. I'm glad people are still subbing. What a race it's been as well.
Yeah, great stuff. Just a couple of laps to go, of course, until the end.
I think he's a friend of Nexus Cats. Nexus Cats is one of the guys that I've commentated with in the past. Battle for third! Battle for third! Look at Bjorn Voss! He's right on the back of him! Oh my god! Bjorn Voss new fastest lap of the race! Steals it from Billy, and he's going down the inside of turn 1. He should get it! Bjorn Voss has got it! Bjorn Voss has got it! Down the inside. Turn 1. Beautiful move. Richie. Those ultras beginning to wear off. Can Bjorn Voss get second? I think he can. I certainly think he can, because I think he's got less penalties than Storm. I'll just confirm this. Storm's got 3 penalties. Bjorn Voss has got 2. So there you go. He only needs to close in a second.
Ooh.
Anything else going on further down the order? Not really. It all seems to have calmed down a little bit. Nobody's close. Time for pace could be close to old Jake down the straight, but he means 8/10 off, so there's no way that's going to happen. Billy closing in on F1 Spider slowly. 2.4 seconds. He's doing well, bless him. 3.5 seconds away, by the way. Bjorn Voss now on Storm. Oh, Jake was very, very poor at that chicane.
Yes,
Because comes time for pace. He's just closed up half that gap.
Goodness me.
Is he?
Surely not.
Oh, I thought he was going to go all the way around the outside there. That could have been one of the most sensational moves I've ever seen. If he tried to go for that. Goodness me. Here he goes, though. Is he going to change his line and go down the inside? Bjorn Voss new fastest lap again. 32.5. 32.5. Time for pace down the inner. Ooh. A little bit of a change of line there by old Jake, but nothing too major. Billy, by the way, is getting on the back of F1 Spider as well. Side by side down the straight, though. Time for pace has got him. Time for pace has got him. Old Jake judged that nicely to come in back in behind him there. And time for pace has got him.
Oh, Jake picks up a penalty. That could be crucial for his race and how many points he gets at the end of the day. So too with Jacko. Unfortunately for those guys.
Oh dear. It seems like JB might have hidden T-Hawk by accident there.
Oh no.
In the comments. I've just seen that.
Oh.
I can't undo it either. I'm a moderator now on the channel and I can't do it, so
Oh.
Thingy. Me, there's plenty of messages now coming through my end. TTG White, that is.
Woof, 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 woof.
Oh, it's in the TTG chat. It's in the TTG chat. Don't know. I thought it was in the F1 chat. Billy, by the way, is pitted. I think he's gone fastest lap.
Yeah.
Woof, 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 woof. Gactus Gandus.
Oh dear.
What a guy. What a guy. And I think, do you know what? We're going to be seeing a three-way battle here. Pelly, time for pace, or Jake? Because Pelly is coming back here. Look at the fresh amount of tyres. Come back. I've just noticed the bloody gap to Storm and Beyond Boss. Look at that. That was second. What?
Yeah, Beyond Voss is so much quicker now.
Man on a mission.
Fresher tyres, quicker tyres.
Man on a mission. If he got it tactically right, he would win this race. But he's got it tactically wrong. He has got it tactically wrong tonight. And I think hopefully if we get an interview with him, that'll be something he says in the interview.
Oh.
Billy leaves the session when he pitted. Oh, that is so unfortunate. He was going for fastest lap as well. 2 laps to go.
Yeah, literally,
he's
just
not going to
came
get
round the
fastest
last
lap unless he
corner.
comes back.
Just came round the final corner when he disconnected. Couldn't have scripted that at all. Oh.
It's time for pace on the back of Pelly. That blistering is occurring now on Pelly's tyres.
Oh, Beyond
Time for pace. Oh, Beyond Boss! Has he just got that one?
Yeah, so much more grip in that.
I'm not sure if he did that illegally though, because he picked up a 3-second time penalty.
Oh,
I'm not sure if he might have got off track.
What a move that was. Pelly
Nice.
couldn't fight it. He might lose the
Pelly!
position to O'Jake. Where's he off to?
He is. He's giving up. Pelly, I think, accepting that his tyres are good. In fact, is that left rear starting to go?
Think it might be.
Oh, I thought I saw a bit of wobble there on the left rear. Just keep an eye on that.
Of course, but where's Toxic? He's just coming down the chicane. Just half the lap to go, and we're gonna be seeing a new winner here in GHR.
We are. That paid 3-second time penalty. Billy joining back. Go on, join back quick. Join back quick. His car's coming around the final couple of corners. Can he get the fastest lap in? Can he get a fastest lap in? I don't think he's going to join in time, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you to whoever gave him an invite, by the way.
But here's Toxic.
Is he gonna... He's gonna... Oh, no! No! Oh! He almost came across the line.
Oh
Terrible.
well. Here's Toxic. He's going to cross the line to win.
Toxic's gonna win
the Grand
easily.
Prix.
14.3 seconds, but he's got the 5-second stop goal.
Should
remember?
Be okay with Beyond Voss's penalties.
It's 14 seconds. It's 14 seconds. I guarantee you it's 14 seconds. I think Beyond Voss is going to have this. Beyond Voss across the line! Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Storm third, Richie fourth, gets a 5-second double. Jacko fifth, not bad. And looking behind, Matey Boy, time for pace, very close to the line.
Ooh.
Machine sixth, Matey Boy jumps up positions. Time for pace 8, Jake 9th, Pelly 10th, but I think that Pete's going to get 10th.
He does.
He does. And F1 Spider on his return, finishing in 12th. But it's good to see him finishing a full race. As Billy just joins, he retired. I don't know why he retired, but he retired. He's left the session again. F1 Spider now coming across the line to finish in 12th. What a race that was! Especially the action in the middle of the racing. Uh-oh. And Lomans has complained something about banning from league racing.
Who?
Oh! Somebody's dived it down the inside of somebody. LFC Leroy Farmer is that guy's name.
Terrible.
Ha! Ah.
Good job from Mercedes there. I'll be loads of points for them in the constructors.
No interview, pissed off to the max, says Billy. Oh dear. And that was quite an angry message there from him. But Toxic wins here in France. Nearly forgot the track there. Toxic wins. Beyond Boss second. Dolman third. Matey Boy fourth. Richie fourth. Matey Boy in fifth did really well, I thought.
Yeah.
Jacko in sixth did really well. Asheen, Time for Pace, Old Jake, Dappy, F1 Spider, Pelly, Billy, Fitching Dragon, Old Stephen, and Hayes. Here's the order. My driver of the day. I'm going to give it to Storm. I'm going to give it to Storm because I saw him down around like 12th, 13th, I think he was, in the first opening laps. He had a bit of contact with Dappy. To come back from that and get a podium, driver of the day.
Yeah, I'll give mine to Richie for similar reasons, of course. Tying 14th, finishing 4th, gain of 10 positions there for him.
Oh.
And now it's time for the interviews. And thanks
Thank God we have a day off now.
Thanks to Billy for subscribing to the channel. Not Wide Billy, by the way. It's a different Billy who's just said that.
Oh
Unless
yeah,
it was an old comment.
I think he's a friend of Nexus Cats, as I said.
Oh, okay. Ah. Alright, let's send invites. Send out the invites. Alright, there we go. 12 people to invite.
Me making a comeback to driving, then for Devon to get into LKR racing.
Oh, there.
Goodness me. Oh.
Well, we have our race winner here, so let's go on to him first. Congratulations. But first of all, Toxic, talk us through the beginning of the race and how that went for you, because you had great pace right from the off.
I was in a party with Austin, and we decided that he'd stay ahead of me because he was on faster tyres. So I was just staying behind him, saving fuel, saving ERS until he pitted. So the start was pretty good.
Yeah, your strategy was near enough perfect. You won the race by 14 seconds. Do you think perhaps if Bjorn Voss went onto a one-stop or didn't slightly mess up his strategy, do you think it might have been a closer fight? And especially with some of the other guys like Oshin and Pelly, do you think it might have been a closer race if people went for your near-off spot-on strategy?
Yeah, because Bjorn Voss was catching me when he was on his faster tyres. So if he would have done one stop, he would have probably won the race. And with the other guys, they could have done it as well.
Yeah, and well, the next race is Austria. By the way, time for paste in the comments there. Just asking. Austria. Do you think you can make it 2 victories on the trot, or do you think Austria will be a lot more difficult to try and score maximum points at?
Yeah, I think Austria will be a lot more difficult. Strategy is not as good around here, from what I remember. So I think it'll probably be a closer fight between a lot more people.
Yes, certainly will be. And well, good points for Mercedes as well, with your teammate finishing on the podium in 3rd as well. So
yeah, we needed it. We meet at some point.
Certainly.
Yeah.
And yeah, well done. You've moved up the standings as well, both championships, of course. So yeah, we wish you all the best for the next race in Austria.
Thank you. Good commentary as always from both of you guys.
Thank you very much, Toxic. Um, yeah, good luck with Austria, and we have more people to interview. Next up is Jacko, I think, who finished in a great position.
Is it? Nothing look?
It is.
Yeah. I think it is anyway.
Yeah, so after a difficult Canadian Grand Prix, it's great to see you back in the points again, having a fantastic race. But first of all, talk us through the opening few laps. How was it for you out there in France today?
Yeah. Hello to you both. But in France, I started P4, but was it P4? Yeah, P4. But I was really disappointed I didn't get on the front row in P2 because I was something like 0.089 off or something. Because I was about to start a lap and Jeff comes on the radio saying DRS has failed, so I ain't got a chance then. So I pretty
Oh
much just
no.
had to retire. Yeah, and then started P4. Didn't get the greatest of starts, and then a couple of laps, and no one was really overtaking. Everyone was quite cautious, close together. So I decided to do an undercut, which worked massively on Oshin and Kelly and that.
Race start with this many cars out on track today. Keep your distance going into turn 1.
But I think I undercut one of them. I can't remember who, but then there was just a three-way battle between us three, and they pulled away a bit because I was making some mistakes, but then they kept battling, and at times we were just going 3 wide in the most like stupendous positions. And I was like, nah, I'm just gonna save ERS and that. And then everyone kept battling again. Oshin and Pelly kept hitting each other off. So I was like, I ain't gonna wait a couple more laps. I'm just gonna go onto the softs now and undercut them. So which I did, and I managed to beat them both. The P6. I'm gutted I didn't get P5. I picked up a stupid penalty on the penultimate lap, and it made me lose out on P5 to Matey Boy by like 2 tenths.
Yeah, I mean, did you think the position that you finished in today was the maximum you could have done? Because of course, strategy. Some people went for 2 stops, others went for 1. Do you think you got the most out of what you could have possibly done today?
Nah, it's because I was planning to do ultras to supers, but there was so much battling going. I was losing so much time. I had to pit eventually. So maybe a push if I was on supers and there was no traffic. I could have maybe pushed for P4 in the end. Maybe around that. I should have got 5th. It's just a silly penalty I picked up. But if I stuck to a 1 stop, I maybe could have got further. But I mean, it's a great way for me to respond to Canada, though.
Oh yeah,
to get
definitely.
a very good first position, and yeah, onto Austria.
Yeah, and speaking of Austria, how do you think you'll go around there?
Yeah, Austria last year I would say it wasn't the best, but I'm doing a lot better around it this year. Me and Rock could do a lot of do some practice around there sometimes, like on online lobbies and that. It's quite a short track. Yeah, good points for myself and the Sauber team. Where was Dumlios today anyway?
He said he couldn't make it like half an hour before the race, I think. I don't know why. Maybe because of Easter or whatever.
Yeah, it's a shame. He might have got a couple of points as well, but yeah, hopefully next week I can push for P5. Well, it should be P5, but I picked up a silly penalty, so hopefully I can get around that again. 5, 6. Maybe have another good quali.
Yeah, of course. Well, I wish you all the best, of course, for Austria, and yeah,
Cheers.
Congratulations today on a great result for you.
Cheers, yeah, cheers, guys.
And next up, as I can hear the race in the background being repeated. Who's next? I don't actually know. Is that Pete? I think. Hello. Well, talk us through the start of the race. How was it for you starting mid-pack in the Renault?
Okay, clear.
Yeah, but I mean, you did have some great battles. I think with Ojake and the Haas, he had some brilliant action. Yeah. Yeah, certainly, and that could be in the next race. But of course, you did finish in 11th, but you got elevated to 10th because of penalties for Pelly. So yeah, you must have been pretty happy to find out that you're 10th. Yeah, do you think you'll be happier in Austria, perhaps, trying better on that result? Alright, well, well done anyway on getting 10th today, and all the best for next week's race in Austria. And with that, we have Pelly. I forgot Pelly to interview. Hello, Pelly. um, right, that race looked so promising for you in the early stages. Before you had your unfortunate spin and everything, talk us through how the race was going for you, because it looked pretty good.
Okay, your race will be compromised if you're too aggressive into turn 1. We need to stay out of trouble today.
Yeah, of course. But do you think without the dramas and you spinning off, could you have won this race? Oh. Oh! Yeah. Yeah, of course, Austria being the next track and that being quite different to France. Quite similar to Bahrain, I guess you could say, in some aspects, Austria. So yeah, you're looking to do even better in there. Hopefully no incidents or anything, just try and get the right strategy and everything in Austria.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
Of course, well, we wish you all the best, of course, for Austria. So, yep, all the best, of course, for next week, and commiserations on what happened today, of course, in the race. Indeed, and yeah, I think that's everyone, apart from Mr. Meyer, of course, who crashed out on turn 1. Very unfortunate to hear from him, but yeah, I think that's it. All interviews are done, I think.
Well, Rocco's in the party.
I didn't race.
He's F2. He's F2. No F3. Although you probably don't know that because, yeah, you haven't really
Well, I mean,
seen
I'm
that on
trying
track.
to focus at the minute, so my mind's elsewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well, I think everyone knows the schedule from now on until the end of the week. So,
Wednesday, some fun thing that goes on GC Sport. Likely, it'll be GT3s.
And good news, there's a new update today, so new cars are going to be added.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, well,
New GT Sport
New
update
cars.
tomorrow, by the way, guys. So if you are in the GT Sport Championship, for either FRL or TFRL, and certainly from our perspective, anyways, make sure you update your GT Sport because you don't want to be missing out on the season finale of the TFRL GT3 Championship on Sunday, do you?
This is your final lap of the race.
Well, Pro and Pro-Am, even though both championships are now decided.
ah,
Yep, Swift won and Kyle won Pro-Am. Swift won Pro and Kyle won Pro-Am. So well done to them both. Yep, schedule Thursday will be F2. Hopefully I think I'll be able to stream that. Friday and Saturday commentary seem unlikely at the minute. That's because of my
Right.
uni work.
well, I'll be there anyway to cover it, regardless of what happens, so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm just full up of flu now. Ah.
Oh,
well, I'm baking like I'm in a furnace.
No. It's the year 2011. You've just turned your computer on an ICT. The teacher in looking. You open up this. Life is good. Happy breeze. That's what I used to do. Definitely in 2011. Goodness me.
I was literally watching one of the F2 races from season 1 in FRL. I don't know if it was Ball Boy, but literally there was a kid commentating. And it wasn't you, James.
Oh, was it not Ash?
It was Azerbaijan.
Might be Nash.
Ah. Why wouldn't be an F2?
Oh well. Hmm.
I remember you just having a rant about volcanoes for like a solid minute.
No. Yeah, Alright, what were we...
Azerbaijan, did you say?
Yeah.
Do you know what formula, what season?
F2 season 1. You know where I got took out at turn 3? By Williams? How was it 2004?
Yeah, that was Mr. Flavel, I think.
Oh! Was it? Oh my god. Well, that's a name
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
heard, even though he's in the same team as me.
I think I hear Elliot in the back there.
That's not Elliot. I'm watching FTRL.
Well, sounds like Elliot.
It's not, trust me. I think we're pretty much done though.
Yep,
Better
so congratulations to Toxic on today's win. Congratulations to Matey Boy on his win here today in Belgium as well. And with that,
Yeah.
until Wednesday for GT Sport, thanks for watching, and until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.
So we're going to read a book called Big Friends. I love the story in this book.
Damon Hill. Damon Hill.
Kevin Magnussen.
Damon Hill. Damon Hill. Damon Hill. Damon
Thomas Sorensen.
Damon Hill. 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 Damon Hill.